Siggy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Chase Silseth. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Parker Meadows. Adele racing over to make the catch. Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. The leading home run hitter in the American League. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. That one felt good. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bases empty, one away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Gleyber Torres. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. So digging in, Colt Keith. Coming off an incredible hitting performance yesterday. Gleyber goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
And he moves up to third, now 2 away. And the batter now, Zach McKinstry. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. That one ripped right center field. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
That one is absolutely belted, and that ball is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 23rd of the year. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 down, bases empty. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Laser could be trouble, and it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score, and they hold him at second. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Back to the top of the lineup, Andy Ibanez. Up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hammered, base hit, coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 9-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast. There's a swing and a drive. Absolutely hammered it to left center. Gleyber Torres goes yard. It's 11-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not.
Now pitching for the Angels.
2 outs, nobody on. Colton Pete digs in now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one's gone. A solo shot. Is 29th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Now, Zach McKinstry. That one ripped. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 13-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Riley Green. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 14-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Tattooed and gone. And they add a run. It's 15-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate.
Now pitching for the
So
Angels.
2 down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Jose Suarez.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 16-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Andy Ibanez. There's a line drive to left field. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 17-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Spencer Torkelson. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 19.
Now pitching for the Angels.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And it looks like it's time to adjust the difficulty setting. Wow, what an inning. So in now for the Angels, Kevin Newman. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. The Tigers off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Swinging a foul out of play.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kershaw fires. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Moncada, 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Here's Trout.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. Back to first, and it's over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. Moncada on third with 2 out. That's inside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Kershaw deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Got him swinging. Back. Here at Angel Stadium, here's a big power threat. Colt Keith. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So up next, Zach McKinstry. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Checks over to first, back safely. And base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. He's one of the best players in the game. And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs as we play game one of this 4-game series. Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that.
Run around the move. Pitch misses in.
Nope,
and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And they extend their lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Andy Ibanez. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 24-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
And they get Torkelson for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. 1 gone here. And now here is Zach Neto. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. Kraus back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Tigers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And a foul ball. On the ground. No throw. He's safe at first. Man at first with one gone. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Joe Adell. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play. Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a pop-up. Torres settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1.
Moncada.
Now fly ball to right center. Carpenter on his way over. He's got it. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Angels.
And now on the mound to start the fourth, Ben Joyce.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Foul ball there.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swinging a foul straight back. Rogers recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. In the air, left field. Ward makes the catch, and that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires over to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Soler stands in now, looks at that one inside. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 24-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ward takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Right through there for a strike. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Now 1 out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Fastball for a strike. There's the strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, left side. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson, and a chance to make some hits. History here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Get out of town. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 25-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
That's a base hit. Man at first. Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Jose Quijada.
Line drive and foul ball. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So
Now
man
batting,
aboard.
left fielder,
And next to hit for
Riley
Detroit,
Green.
Riley Green.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 29-1. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air on.
Swing and blast one down the line.
Foul.
It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double at his 5th hit of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And the batter now, Jake Rogers. Swings here and blasts one left field. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to 3rd with 1 away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Stepping in, Parker Meadows. That's a laser base hit. The throw to 3rd, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's
the
some
first
real
baseman,
power at the plate.
Spencer
Spencer Torkelson trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
1 out, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Forget it.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Jo Adell. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Into the outfield, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. So digging in, Ryan Noda. In the air, out towards right center. Meadows sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. To third, Ibanez. Tosses to first. Out. That ends the frame. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kenley Jansen. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kenley Jansen.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And a good start to the inning. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. That's ripped. Base hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
And now Spencer Torkelson. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline. So man aboard. Gleyber Torres will hit next. put right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Trey Sweeney.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a pinch hit double.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Swing and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That's hard hit on the line. And he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly, and they extend their lead. And next to hit for Detroit.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
A dive, nice stop from his knees. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Man at second here with 2 away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. So remaining in the game defensively, Trey Sweeney taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Moncada up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
This change defensively for the Tigers.
And it's even up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball, one
Number
strike.
46, Wenzel Perez.
And there's a foul ball. Out towards right center field, Perez. And it's caught for the out. And now batting, Mike Trout. Fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Bounce towards the hole at short. Sweeney fires to first on the run.
Out.
It's there, and that's a great play. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Jansen back to work. That one ripped. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. Singled and scored his first time. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So a man aboard. Riley Green now at the plate. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around. And it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
Man at first, nobody out. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That one drilled left field. And it's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Time.
Andy Abonge. Yeah, the Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Javier Baez. Jansen, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young, and he's a native of Curacao. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So up next, Wenceel Perez. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now, Riley Green. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. Not in time. He's got a double. So digging in, Matt Vierling. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And that one is going to go.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So back to the top of the order. The batter now, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And it is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and Just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Next to hit, Colt Keith. That's not coming back. So let's take a closer look. Look inside the number. 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach.
Ripped on a line. That's long gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Whips it across. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Jo Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Throw on to Torkelson. And 2 away now. And next for L.A., Ryan Noda. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. That's ball 4. Ow. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Kevin Newman. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now Yoan Moncada. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. On the ground to 3rd. Boots it. Still able to fire over. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. This one back in Anaheim. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. First
No, that's
pitch
the ball.
just
Too low.
misses. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Zach Neto digs in now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fly ball to right. Vierling settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away. The throw in. So here's Darno with one out. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Ward stands at first with 1 out. And that is out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Vierling flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sink.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.